My name is Brian Harris. I went to private school for 2.5 years.
My name is Jason York. I went to private school for 4 years in elementary school, and then went to public school after that.
What are your religious beliefs then? Now.
I have none. I'm an atheist.
I grew up in a Pentecostal household with strict beliefs, but even though now I don't practice those beliefs, I still believe in God. I believe in good and bad. Although I don't believe in all the rules and regulations, I keep a little of that with me every day. You know, good, bad, devil, Jesus. You know, not all the crazy parts, but I keep a little bit with me.
So tell me, how do you guys feel like going to church? How do you feel, did it help you relate to other kids growing up?
No, not at all. I had originally come from a non-religious background, so going to church and then dealing with children who were like me originally, it was very hard to relate to them.
And I came from a strict Pentecostal household where it's hard to level with kids your same age when you have different beliefs and you're brought up different ways.
And how do you guys think children like living in Christian homes can relate to the values and morals of their liberal peers?
I think what they need to do is they need to learn to stop separating liberal morals or worldly principles with the same morals and principles that are held in church, because they're actually the same thing. Whether you believe in a God or not, whether you practice religion or not, most people have the same morals and principles. Generally, everyone is good. Everyone wants to be charitable. Everyone wants to help feed the poor and heal the sick. We want to see peace on earth. You know, we all hold the same values. So
Yeah, whether you're in church or not, you know, you don't have to be in church to understand that you want your kids to be nice and do unto others as they want to be done to them, and so.
All right, so how can as like a liberal society claim to be diverse while proclaiming that like major religions that their teachings are wrong about sexual conduct then?
concerning homosexuality, I think that they're spending a lot of time focusing on the fact that they would like to believe that it's a choice, that it's not something that people are born with, and so by doing that, they're able to go ahead and sort of chalk it up as sin. And I think the same would go for living together and having sex before marriage. The liberal world doesn't place so much emphasis on sex as much as I think religion does. I think religion obsesses on sex to the point where it makes one wonder if they're, if that's the whole goal, is repression and.
They also focus on it so much
denial.
that when you're not forced to live the way they choose, that you almost want to experience it more because you were told not to for so long, and then once you do, you're like, wow.
I think they're leading young people in America in the wrong direction. They are creating a fear of sex, a fear of one's own body, of the functions that we're born with, and also creating a shame. People are born in a very specific way, and while I'm sure there are people out there that can choose, there aren't. It's not everyone can choose. Maybe some can, but for the most part, people are born that way. And to create this sense of shame and wrongness and conviction, and then sort of shaming them, this isn't healthy for society. It doesn't lead young people in the correct way, a healthy outlook on life, a healthy outlook on sex, a healthy outlook on their own bodies. I think religious views on sex in America are very backwards, very damaging.